Hello, and thank you for joining a High Priestess Healer. My name is Angela. For those who don't know me, thank you so much for joining me. It's my honor to bring to the table some, hopefully, some perspectives to you that you may not have had, that can help you in making some decisions that you may have, is what I'm channeling. Or I hope that I can offer you some different roads that you might be able, or you might be going on, or could go on, in addition to anything that you've thought of, and or perhaps things that I say confirm things that you are wanting to know about, because you had already had in your mind that you were going to be growing, that you were going to be healing, that you're starting to feel better and have lots of more energy. And, you've put a lot of work into deciphering what you do and don't want. There's people on here who have gone through the dark night of the soul, and that's always really hard. Struggle and conflict and intellect. But now it's time for us to ascend to a level where we can... we're stronger and we're wiser, so we could take more, okay? We can handle more, not take on more. The response to things is going to be a lot different in another ascended level or evolved state that you are or will be coming into as you further your awakening with precepts or knowledge, intellect, that you hear from people, and maybe your guides confirm it, or if you're really connected, then the information obviously comes from your guides, and it's at a divine timing. So whatever they're asking you to do, it's always time to do it. So act swiftly, is the message that I'm also getting. So that's 2 there, swiftly. So when you're asked, to do something by your spirit guides, in this agreement, right, using our free agency to, help the spirit realm, and they help us, it's a win-win, because it's so fulfilling to be used as a channel for good, and help humanity, and it feels good, right, to do service for others and to help other people, not just be selfishly worrying just about ourselves and greedy or envious or whatever that case may be. So we have a 3 of Wands, we have a Knight of Cups, and a 3 of Swords. So just doing the Celtic. So as far as like achievements goes in the realm of business and family, the 4 of Wands seeks satisfaction and peace and romance. It could be people getting married, or getting engaged, or just taking things to the next step. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to be ascending to a new level together. So that's good. That's good. I mean, we talked about last night that there was some people that were divorcing. So is that still happening? Is that would be a good thing to know, right? So let's find out about the near future. But what crowns, not what crowns it, but there's a challenge or an obstacle, and it's a Knight of Cups. So why is there a challenge when there's a Knight of Cups? Love, romance. I guess because it's possible that um, people are still on a soul journey and they're learning to love themselves and put in into effect for themselves and respect others' boundaries or whatever it is that they need to learn, that brings them to the level of peace, that they want to, and then be able to be at peace, with your partner. So keep on doing what you're doing. I know for some people it's not hard. You haven't finished the finish line, so to speak, which never finishes, but like the world or the cycle, but you're at the end, so push through, okay? This could be talking about a love offer that's coming in. And this is a cup. So cups deal with, love, happiness, spirituality, like romance. It's a water sign, so it's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And so yeah, I don't know. There may be a fire sign and a water sign getting together. Below it, we have the Three of Swords. So it looks like, everybody's been through some type of heartache, conflict, struggles, inner, outer, and, had their share of losses in several, if not several relationships. And so they know the feeling of loss. They know the feeling of hurt. They're starting to realize what their feelings feel like, and sometimes we don't want to feel them because they don't feel good. But you have to release them, you have to release the pain and keep the lesson, or you're going to constantly be feeling that way deep down in your pit of your chest and your heart, sorrow, and quarreling with yourself or others because of the pain of the heartache, the hurt and the loss, the feelings that you have. Okay, so I don't know if it was like a widowed person, or they lost somebody that they loved, or they got cheated on. In the recent past is a Knight of Wands. So this could be somebody who is like a thrill seeker, hot-headed, impulsive, like an uncommitted lover, the in and out type of person, and but very, very passionate. It could be a young person that it doesn't have to be. But you're transitioning out of this level of maturity, I'm pretty sure, into a different one. We'll have to see what comes out, right? But I feel like you're transitioning from like a young person to an adult, like adulting, is what comes to mind. You're adulting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Two of Wands. Again, usually has to do with business, family, or ambition. So I think we are talking about family. If you're in any kind of partnership, it's they usually feel like family or are family. So here that we have Two of Wands, and so some people could be going through a time where they're having to make choices, to let things go and move forward towards a new, right? An ending and a beginning. Some people are just in duality, and they are either not understanding the duality and putting them together and integrating them, or some people are at the end of, learning certain lessons such as balance, and that help this person to become more one, more whole. So this also has to do with being cooperative, doing any kind of planning, or sometimes, plotting your course towards your next step, in business, family, or other adventures. This could also mean that, you could find a business partner. We did talk about people changing careers or starting businesses. So you're either getting in or out of a business partnership. And there are going to be a lot more possibilities for you. Let's see. Your business decisions are going to go good. Just take a good look at, the wording, okay? So, yeah, that's ahead of you. They're saying keep your course, keep doing things well, honestly, living, in your element, in your best self, and giving them the best you can. And, the universe and God, they'll take care of all the rest. We're expected to make mistakes. And when we make these mistakes, we learn from them. Sometimes we learn them quickly. Sometimes it takes us time to learn them. But that's what I was talking to you about suffering. If you can recognize what point of the process of grief you're in, and see that there are steps and the steps to do, and can help yourself out, or someone can help you, or you seek counseling or life coaching or what have you, then, that'll be free your energy up and free your heart space up for more love to come in. The moon is in your near future. So we could be talking about illusions here. The astrology part of it is the Pisces. So you could be having some kind of a Seven of Cups type of a illusion, smoke and mirrors with this type of a person. This sign is a water sign. Major Arcana, spiritual journey. So as you continue on your spiritual journey, there's going to be some hidden aspects that you didn't even know were there, or that you did hide, or that, just, put underneath the rug. And now you're having to confront them. Now you're having to deal with them and see how you feel from a more mature aspect of yourself. And, see through any type of confusion. If you feel fearful or confused, then you're making a wrong decision. If you feel peace and love and happiness, then I would say you're following your heart's true desires. If you're not justifying or anything like that, or being unethical in any way. This could mean too, for me, that you might have subconscious messages come to you in your dream state. It could also mean, it says a trial, so you could be going through some kind of a trial. For people right now, I think they're having trials of relationships. If you used to do something but you were trying not to do it, then you get put in that experience, or to try and to go at it a different way, a way that's going to bring you to where you want to go. Okay, because you want to, and everybody wants to get somewhere. We have goals and dreams, but sometimes we don't know how to get there, or the best route, type of thing. So we should always, find the support of our friends, seek professional help, or, heck, even read up on, of it, your wholeness, and, being in your your best self, doing what you love to do, and, having mad abundance, is worth your time, okay, of investing in wherever you need to do to make your dreams come true, and to leave behind times that you're not sure what to do, or you're bored, or you get too many addictions or temptations or fears of any kind, or or any of that. So now you're a Nine of Cups, and so you're self-fulfilled, you're independent, which is what you've been told to do, so that once your cups are filled up, then you can be magnetized towards your divine partner, or counterpartner. So this is where I like to see you guys. This makes me really, really happy. um, Happiness, prosperity, good fortune, good health, gain, hosting events, having fun, just kind of abundance, and the life of luxury, um, type of a feeling. So you've gained lots of experiences, and now God wants to bless you with rewards. That's the channel message there for you. He wants to bless you with rewards for your efforts. Bless you with rewards for your efforts. You've put in the effort. Now you're going to get the blessing. Okay, and in your environment, there's a King of Swords. That's also a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And this here shows that there could be conflicts or struggles, or somebody needing some kind of information, wanting some kind of information. It could be a lawyer, a judge, a caution to you. Okay, so watch for red flags. Just make sure you uphold the rules and that you're honest and fair. So you can be a leader to people instead of being judgmental. Be the person that you want to see in this world. Okay, this could mean something strict. Okay, so this is more mature. This is more masculine, right? We talked about, we're going to go from Knight of Cups, a little bit in the mature stage, to Nine of Cups, right? And we also have here the King of Swords. This King of Swords is just and is very mature. So if there's a person around you that is an air sign, then perhaps you need to reconsider things or get more information on things before you make any final decisions on anything. But these people are analytical, so they do think with their mind. And they can be detached at any time. They're usually good at communicators, but what I'm picking up is that there's no good communication in the relationships that I've been seeing deteriorate. So maybe now this person is wanting to communicate better. Or hopefully they're not using the sword for bad, being critical or quick-witted, or quick-witted in a way where it's like arrogant or something like that. But know that they are going to want to know the details, and then they will make their judgment on what they're going to do. And they also are sarcastic people, and rational, when they are being the king that they're supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, if that kind of person is in your life right now, then that describes that person or someone that's in your life. Hopes and fears is Four of Pentacles. So this group of people is trying to set a firm foundation for themselves. You can tell with the Nine of Cups and the efforts that they're taking, and by the planning that they are trying to move towards a bigger plan of including love and justice, and I'm sure the ten of coins is on their mind also. But I think as they are doing what they're supposed to do by themselves, their money comes in, and then they come together and they're conjoin, and they complement each other. So this is someone on that is, they're worried a lot about their financial security, their stability. It can be someone who, holds on to their money and has scarcity thinking. They're like, I've only got these 4 coins. I can't save them. I can't use them on anything. I got to keep these. And when I get like 5 more coins, then I can, spend 2. So it's like, you need to think more in an abundant manner that, I know it sounds ridiculous, but you do get to the point that you really believe it, and it does happen to you. Like, you will receive money when you need it, how much you need it. You can manifest it. I've done it, certain amounts, on certain days. Manifesting can be something I teach you as a life coach. So if you need help with that, please let me know. Or reach out to me at highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. No, yes. And then here at the top, we got this lovely Queen of Pentacles. Yay! How's that? So we have a couple here. I like that. There's a Knight of Swords, and then we have a Queen of Pentacles. Now, it can just be her characteristics, right, that we are talking about, or it actually could literally be someone who has the astrological sign of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Forgot to tell you, but this was a reading supposed to be for Capricorn. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you guys that. So that's nice to see that, you come up in your own reading and you come up as a Queen of Pentacles. I love that. And I love that there's a just person around you, and that you guys are bossing up together and, in your power, it looks like, and headed to your North Node, right? That's what we keep talking about in every single reading. So, the moon also is trying to tell you that you don't have to know everything about the future. Let things be exciting. Like, ooh, I can't wait for what tomorrow holds, what tomorrow's going to be like. How is God going to use me in my life today to help another person, or them to help me, and just to see the flow and the beauty of it all, how things are being orchestrated, and that things aren't random around you anymore. Like, everything is so synchronistically set out for us if we would just pray to ask our eyes to be open, okay? And to ask for answers, because they do come, but you do have to practice that, mainly the listening part, okay? So I do like the way the coins did come in. I knew they would. I'm glad for that. I just saw 10 of coins as well, so that's good. I like that love is on the board. The Knight of Cups, I don't know why it would be a problem if it's not, if it's a problem, that might mean that, the cup you're being offered is either empty or full. So it's either somebody you're with, that, you're not satisfied with because of whatever reason. Maybe, there's some issues that need to be worked out, and then, they can rectify and reconcile their differences. But I definitely do see in the love department, there are some issues that need to be taken care of. And really, I see that the big deal is about using the mind and using the heart, and being able to make a just decision, okay, coming from the soul, the subconscious, and the heart, and the mind, And for me, this has to do with family business, or, somebody that you're crushing on, or that you're, engaged to or married to. This is like a celebration in the regular cards, or like a wedding. There's some romance that's needed, and just this person, is just wanting to put down some roots. They want stability, okay? And so they're planning for the next step, right? And if they're planning for the next step, you know, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Now they're narrowing it down and they know what to do. And they are going to make the decision that they know they need to do, as we talked about from last time, okay? Let's see. So if you're needing some help and you're having some issue, let's see what comes out in the chakra cards for you guys, if that's the problem. So renewal. It looks like you guys are going through renewal. Okay, so here the key is patience and meditation, being easy on yourself. And you're coming to a lot of realizations and enlightenment that's going to change you. And that's why they say renewal. So just breathe it in, the new, and breathe out the old as you resonate with new things and that you found are more beautiful than the last beautiful knowledge, that you came across. So I really like the red in this, which means this renewal is going to bring her the stability that she wants. She's working really hard on her stability. She looks like she's in her power. She's doing it. She knows she can do it. Her chakras are aligned. You can kind of see the chakra necklace on her. She's connected to the earth. Okay, if you want a renewal, go take a walk, connect to the earth, and then forgiveness. So this has been the big deal for all of my readings. So learning to forgive is something that is what you need to do in order to finish a contract that you have with somebody. If you want to move on and you're looking for your divine counterpartner, or if you want to stay with the person you're with, but you want the Nine of Cups and the Justice and, more Pentacles and, bossing up and starting businesses together or by yourself and just, getting your career going or moving along in a different manner, approaching things differently. And it looks like the Three of Swords now is kind of below you, which means it's past, because the recent past is the Knight of Wands, okay? But that's a good card, You can also come in with love and passion, so if, the person on the bottom is, this person is satisfied and has peace. It's showing, okay? Romance, it's showing things, but they're not satisfied because they want to put down some roots, okay? And so it looks like, in the hopes and fears, they're holding on tight to somebody, okay? And so that's the problem, I would say, for this Knight of, I'm sorry, not Knight of Cups, was it? Yeah, Nine of Cups. For this Knight of Cups to flourish, more at the time. But you get to the Nine of Cups by being the Knight of Cups. So it's okay, in my opinion, that this is your struggle because you're getting over it really quick, okay? And you're going to be renewed. You're going to drop all the old baggage and, drop the forgiveness, pick up the forgiveness and drop the baggage from the not being forgiving. And then your heart expands and you're able to have greater love. Then you're ready to bring the romance back to the relationship or a new relationship and do any kind of, dreaming or romancing or dating or, or just continue on your spiritual journey, loving yourself. That is the biggest message, wow, that I channeled like all day. This right here is about loving their self. Man, I thought this was like a love offer coming in or out. This is about somebody that's not loving themselves. Wow, I thought this was about an offer. Like in all of the other readings, this comes out like an offer to somebody. So I'm going to challenge you to offer that love that you would give to somebody else to yourself. And that's how you love yourself, okay? So that's where you need to start. Once you start loving yourself, then you can, start loving others. And the forgiveness part will come a little easier. Because this person is happy. They're satisfied. But I'm sure if it's, you know, there could be some issue also that's going on, because below you have the Three of Swords, you know, which could mean the third party, right? And so on top of it, as the problem, or as the challenge, we do have a water sign card. So it could be a person, right? It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. That's the problem, or the issue that's happening in your life that's causing some kind of uproar, or maybe an offer that's given by one of them to that person. But they're remembering the past, and they're like, no way, I already passed that heartache. I don't want that heartache anymore. I know what I want. I have what I want. I'm laser focused. You know, I don't hide who I am anymore. You know, I show the world who I am, who I am. And you know, the people who love me, and they come around. The people who don't, well, they just get dropped off of the grid. So this person is learning to love themselves. That is amazing. I am so glad that you guys stayed to hear that. So really quick, some cards for you to work on, starting at the root, throat chakra, 6th and 7th chakra. So you're going through a self-discovery. Look at the heart. And look at the spirit realm behind you. They're sending you love so you can feel love, so that you can give love. That is so beautiful. And when you love yourself enough, you're going to be able to forgive those around you. That is beautiful. Right now you're on a quest, and I know you're looking for answers, and you're at the end of some of your growth, and you're learning your lessons. But no, it's part of the quest, and you're going to come out like victorious on the end. There's no doubt. Tenfold, okay? And on the other side, you're going to come out that magnificent seer, medicine or medicine man woman that can see with the feathers and her headband and her glowing ball, and you know just how mystical and intuitive this person loves, and she's smiling and satisfied, and the doves are flying with her by the white bark, and this is going to be you, you know, once you're able to get over the minor speed bumps into the good stuff. You're able to manifest things, like I was talking about manifesting money. So it's a good time for you guys to start manifesting money. So we're going to need you to, you know, every day wake up saying, you know, I choose to be my best self today. You know, for today, I will be happy. For today, I will be grateful. Okay. Those types of things that I taught you from the Reiki sayings. So you say those affirmations, make your own affirmations, mantras, whatever you need to do to be at a high vibing place, so that the things that you're intending can come to you, okay? Now, I do want to have, I'm being cautioned. I'm being told to tell you that you don't need to be cautious. You don't need to be cautious, okay? I didn't get that. I thought they said be cautious. You do not need to be cautious about other people, what they say, what they do. Their energy and not anything about them can make you, like I said, decrease in your value or anything. They have value, you have value. If they don't respect you and your boundaries, that's them. But you're always to give out positive energy, okay? And I doubt anybody on my channel is doing this, but if you have bad intentions towards somebody, or you're just gossiping about somebody, that does bring about some bad energy, okay? So we don't want to put things like that out in the world. So the cat channel message here is going to be speak life. Just like the Toby, I think Toby Mac came to my mind. Speak life, speak life. And then it's a Christian song. So just remember, we need to be the best version of you can be for that day. Okay, and you're going to be able to manifest very soon all of these a lot, 10 of coins, right? Because now you're a Queen of Pentacles. So we need to get through the self-discovery and renewal and to the forgiveness and letting go of the old so we can manifest. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest love. We're going to manifest money. We're going to manifest friends. You know, not just being rich. Rich is with money. It's rich with friends. Look, she's grateful. She has a friend to go through hard times with her. She's pregnant, you know, and she's got her hand on her heart and her hand around her, and they're intertwined, and it's a beautiful setting. So they're saying, you know, continue to use your brain, but use it in a way that, you know, you're paying attention to the things that are growing good in there, and to take out any weeds that are in there that are possibly putting you at stake of your marriage or your relationships of being toxic or unhealthy. And we already said creation, but I did want you to see, I'm going to put it closer, her headband and her, you know, the feathers and whatnot, because you're going to be this wise person. You are a healer if you're on this channel, and she does have something healing in her hand, and it's bright and it's white, and there's doves by her, and she looks like a medicine woman, right? And we just pulled the medicine woman card out of the deck last night, just by coincidence, and only that one came out, right? It was the medicine woman. I was going to show it to you, but I don't see it. Okay, so let's see, what is it that your love that you came here to listen about, or just the universe wants you to know. I have these love cards going on here. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. So that's a really big message, especially for anybody who is breaking up or divorcing. It's very important that you don't get with anybody until you're healed, right? And you have a lot of love to offer. You're going to respect them and cherish them and listen to them and support them. You know, you're not just going to get in and just dump all your baggage on them, right? So you need to do it when you're ready, and it'll happen naturally, and you'll know when and who and why and how, okay? So do it when you're ready, not when you're lonely. That's just taking advantage of another person. And where does the power come from? It comes from within. Okay? Only you can give away your power. Only you can, you know, be self-confident from the inside out. So everything that you need is inside of you. I know people say that all the time, but it's true. Answers are inside of you. You know, speaking with the spirit realm, the Akashic records, like everything is inside you. There's a blueprint inside you that's in your DNA that you came with, particularly just for you. You are uniquely you, and no one else can be you. So I guess that's another message. Wow. It's a message that, you know, there's people trying to be like other people. And it's not a good feeling. So if you're feeling that way, it's because you're having low self-esteem, and the spirit realm is saying you are enough. You are loved. You are unique. There's nobody else who could be you. So be you. Be beautiful. That's what I tell my daughters. Anyways, I'd like for you to consider to learn to do more of the grounding, and then do as this spread says, and love more on yourself, you know. Like I went and got my hair cut and conditioned and took out all the box coloring so I can get it done again in 2 months the way I really want it. I got my nails done, you know, put a little bit of makeup on, started working a few hours a week, doing what I love with the cards. Like, you know, I really don't have anything to complain about. I'm very happy, you know, I'm content. But there's always better, right? So love what you're doing at the moment. Enjoy the present moment is what they're telling you. I heard, I'm sorry. And, you know, go with the flow. You know, you'll go with the flow, and nothing will not come to you that's not supposed to. Okay, the universe is very much aware of where you're at and what you need and who you need and when you need it. Okay, so if you can trust in that, then I think you're going to be in a good place. So we did get 2 cards. One says you are connected to those, you are connected spiritually to those you love. So even in, you know, the dream state, in the ethers, like, it doesn't matter if we're far away or close to each other, you know, you are spiritually connected to those you love. Okay, you will always be tethered to the people you love, unless you decide you don't love them anymore, then, you know, you're not. So that's how you know too that you're over somebody, is because you just don't love them anymore. You know, it's just not the same. So I don't quite know what that feeling is like, because I love everybody so deeply. So it's kind of hard to be like, what does it feel like to not love somebody, you know? I guess in times of anger, since I've had anger, I know what it feels like, but like, I know that the anger that I felt wasn't really what I meant, or really what I felt. It was just, exaggerated, you know? So they're saying here to love those who love you and that come around you and that want to support you, and cut ties with people who are not going to be supported to you, not going to show you respect, and they're going to be putting you down or gossiping about you or whatever low level energy they have that's not making you feel happy. Okay, pay attention to the energy around your people that you're with, and make sure you only spend your time around people that make you feel happy and joyful and uplifted and inspired and love and motivated, and energetic. And by the way, that one came out last night, and this one also came out. It says, love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Wow, isn't that like the most perfect thing? What did I say that this card was? I said it was talking about loving yourself. Score. Yeah, bang, right on. Bam bazinga. I'll watch that show. So again, I'm going to say love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love yourself. So if you want this cup of love to grow, okay, then love yourself like you want your soulmate to love you. And you finally did. Look at you, bossing up, loving yourself, being independent, self-sufficient, loving yourself like you want your soulmate to love you, and they're going to come in and they're going to love you like that. The one that you're with or the new, correct? Correct. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there, only because I'm trying to make some smaller videos. And so I'm going to make this one of the smaller videos because I'm not getting a lot of views because they're kind of long. So I'm going to try and make them shorter. And we're already at 42 minutes, so that's short for me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you to the spirit guides, Heavenly Father, Mother, and for your higher selves, and for this special time for our ancestors in the spirit realm to speak through me, to give you the messages that you needed to further evolve yourself towards the happiness and love, money, all the abundance of every wealth to come to you. And it wants to come to me. So in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. I always forget my Jesus cards. Here, we'll read the top one. And ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16:24. That goes right along too with the card that I was telling you about, that you're going to be using for creation and do your manifesting. So you're going to be able to manifest. It says, ask and you shall receive. Okay, so you're getting to be such high vibration, that you're going to ask righteous things, and your joy is going to be full. And like I said, we're here to experience joy. So you're going to be able to ask and receive. How beautiful is that? Thank you, archangels, for being here. And thank you for the Spirit of Jesus for being here and for delivering that message for us, that we are creators and we're co-creators as well, and that we can get help from the spirit realm if we would just but ask, including the angels. And I leave that with you. So if you would like a personal reading where I can tap into your own energy, you need some kind of healing or you know, mediumship, you know, work done, if you need any spiritual advising, whatever you need, if you feel like I can help you, then go ahead and contact me at highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. And for my numerology buffs, we got 40, 47, 4, 16, 36, 26, 48, 51. So yeah, we're seeing some couples that are in their 40s. I see children, analyzing where you're at, making changes, working on stability, becoming independent, and ending old cycles that need to be ended. And working on your love. So all that really correlated right into perfectly with the cards and everything that we talked about. So all those numbers may resonate with you in another way. But for now, there are the numbers. Take them as they resonate for you numerology people. Okay, and let's see. 46. We're still under. Let's see. Anything else here? We just had the new moon. We always got to have an angel answer, don't we? Are there any messages here? Oh, there's a few. Okay, we'll take those 3. Thank you. Trust. Listen to your intuition. So trust your intuition. And again, forgiveness. So that's 2 times now about forgiveness. So they're double confirming that that is what's going to take you to the new level. So you need to discover how to forgive. And they say it's through gratefulness, and that you're going through a quest, a soul journey, and that you just need to continue moving forward, and that you're doing great, and they know you're at the end and it's hard, but to keep going, okay? Let's see if anything has changed with these cards. I like to see when my cards change, because then I know the collective is shifting, the collective is changing. So we got 1 card. Big happy changes on the bottom of the deck, by the way, are coming. Big happy changes. Yes. They already are. Can't you feel it? This one says the cosmic card, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. She's got her hand on her heart. Look, self-love. I couldn't be more pinned on with this Knight of Cups. You know, it's about loving the self, you know. Maybe even needing to forgive the self. That's how you come to love it. So that's a good way of looking at it as well. It's being devoted to yourself. This is what it means. You have your boundaries. You know your worth. And now it's time to be devoted to yourself and hold people reliable, right, for the way that they treat you, right? Anybody can treat you anyway, but they cannot pick their consequences. So they want you to make this a priority in your life. Definitely. I love that card. Oh, so beautiful reading. And so one is from Starseed, and the other one is from the Light Workers deck. I like to pull these because bottom of the deck, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. So yeah, this is for people who like, this hurts. This is not easy, this enlightenment stuff. I thought it was like all rainbows and butterflies, but it's kind of hard. But you can do it, and you're strong, and they're going to give you strength, and you're stronger than you know. Okay, and strength comes from within. So just let it unfold naturally, and it will hurt less. It does have an effect of feeling like you're coming undone or destroyed or, you know, chaotic. But, you know, once it's said and done, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. The cards that actually popped out, though, say deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be healed, and get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So I already said that, right? I said you needed to connect with nature and get grounded. And again, this one here is saying that you need to, what? Love yourself. This is what? 4 times now? Love yourself, replenish, forgive yourself. And right here, devotion. So yeah, that's like 4 times. That's more than once. More than we can ask for out of this this reading, which I believe was a really good reading. So now I can say thank you for joining me, and I wish you blessings and love and energy. Namaste.